A random guy from outside having guns come into a house. Knock knock. Who's there? A person out from outside comes into a house and says, "You know what? This house is my house. Your wife is my wife. Your children are my children." How would you feel? Bad, obviously. So my name's Afnan Durrani, and we've been over here since like 1 or 2 months, every single weekend, taking our time from our personal lives, 3 to 5 p.m. We say that you guys should join as well. Why? Why are we standing over here? Why are we wasting our time, our efforts, every single thing? Why are we doing that? We are doing that for our Palestinian brothers and sisters. Imagine, let us imagine a statement in which you are living in your house peacefully with your wife, with your children, every single thing. A random guy from outside having guns come into your house. Knock knock. Who's there? A person out from outside comes into your house and says, "You know what? This house is my house. Your wife is my wife. Your children are my children." How would you feel? Bad, obviously. That's not the end. The end is when people from outside come into your house and say, "No, you are the culprit, and he is the one who's getting oppressed." That's the end point. That's when you break, and that's the point when we broke. From the past 75 years, the same has been happening in Gaza with the Palestinian people, and we are the ones who are standing up from them. Not in Pakistan, not in Islamabad, every single city. Islamabad, Peshawar, Karachi, Multan, Faisalabad. Not just in Pakistan, not in just in Islamic countries. It is in every single country who has humanity. And we say you guys should join as well. Secondly, my statement is that, when you are facing this kind of trauma, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that a Muslim ummah is like a body, and whenever, for example, your finger is pinched, you'll feel the pain till your head. Why? Because they are connected to each other. Exactly the same thing in Pakistan, in Kashmir, in Gaza, in Iraq, in Iran. Every single time, Muslims are getting killed. Muslims are butchered. In China, no other way rather than Muslim, any other person is getting killed. Muslims are getting killed, and we are here now, and for whenever they need us, we'll be here. And the last thing I'm going to say is that, Ya Hurriyat, Ya Shahadat, inshallah.
Nan, I have a question. Do
Yeah.
you know about the OIC?
Yes, Organization of
Yeah,
Islamic Conference.
yeah.
I personally think,
The aim of the OIC was was the Palestine.
yeah.
So what do you think about the OIC? They're not taking any strict action. So what do you think about the OIC?
Let me respond to that in a technological way. Firstly, look at the United Nations, made in almost 1917s. They were made to protect the world, but they failed to do that. They are doing it for their own personal interests. They're feeding themselves. They're doing every single thing for their own interests. Same as the
The
case,
national interest.
yeah. Same as the case with OIC. 20 to 30 years back, it was kind of a game in which Palestine was getting hit by day by day, and it was getting bombed. And OIC was doing, okay, we'll take some action, okay, we'll take some action. But now there was an OIC conference and nobody talked about Palestine. And even the countries who are not Muslim countries are talking about Palestine. Look at the dilemma over here. Nah? So people who are not Muslims are talking about Palestine, but the ones who are responsible for the protection of Palestine, Al-Quds, are not talking about Palestine. Well, that's all
So
should I say.
the OIC headquarters is located in Jeddah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the Saudi government? What's
Well,
your opinion?
I don't want to get picked up, but still, I'm going to say it that Mohammed bin Salman is the one who should be responsible at the first place. Why? Number one, he has blocked Yemeni rockets who were getting targeted into Israel. He blocked that. Why? Because he's getting paid. He's getting paid by whom? USA, UN, every single country who is rich. And they are after Saudi Arabia. Why? Because of oil. And this is all related to each other. And why isn't Muslim countries in the Middle East, they're raising their hands, raising their voices? Because they are getting fed by USA, by other countries who has money. That's all.
And what's your thoughts about the Pakistani people? Not the Pakistani government, the
Yeah.
Pakistani people.
Pakistani people. You know what? Initially, we'll talk about the Pakistani government as well. Huh? So, when Pakistan became a nuclear state, Palestinians were the one who were celebrating so loudly, mashallah, mashallah, zabardast, that Pakistan has gained his nuclear power. And what are we doing with our nuclear power? Nothing. Where is Shaheen 3? No, no one knows. And I'm not going to say because I don't want to get picked up by black dollars. Anyways, continuing further, I'm just going to say that, you know what? When it comes to Pakistani people, those are the best people inside the world. You know, just we can say हमारा कसूर यही है कि हमें गवर्नमेंट ऐसी मिली है. But Allah says in the Quran as well कि जिस तरह तुम होते हो The way you are, you have the government. There are certain people who are, at the same time, who are not in the favor of Pakistan but living in Pakistan, and we want to eradicate those culprits from our country. That's all. Other than that, Pakistani people are very good people. And look here. All those are Pakistani people. Why are they here? For their Palestinian brothers and sisters, and they will be standing till the end of their lives. Jazakallah
Thank you
khair.
so much, Apna.